Hey guys, okay, so I'm gonna give you the real deal here in my kitchen. I'm super excited. I've been painting. This is a little bit different color than that and the rest. So I'm just finding the right yellow. It takes a little bit for me. Anyway, here we are. I'm gonna drop this camera down and I'm gonna turn it. We're gonna go that way. All right, that's where I'm gonna be. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you the whole essential practice of being in the kitchen. Give me just, well, no, we're good. We're good. I'll just move this way a little. Like, this is so rough. I could do this so differently, but here we are. Okay, I want to share with you this beautiful practice. All right, you ready? Let's do it. Okay, so here are the things I use for my maca. Now, I don't have everything today because this just came to me that I was going to do the maca this morning. So I'm just going to share it with you, and then I'll just explain how I do it a little bit differently sometimes. So, all right, so here's how I do it. I'm going to heat up some water. I'm just going to push my button on my hot water thing. This is for me, just one person. So I'm going to take some raw cashews. These are organic raw cashews. And I'm just going to take a handful. I'm taking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 cashews. That's enough, huh? 10 cashews, as such. Then I'm going to take a tiny little bit, this is vanilla. Tiny little bit of vanilla extract. Oops, can't see that very well. Vanilla extract. I go like this. Look, like that. I like vanilla. Look, teaspoon-ish of that. And then, Maca, you're in my morning kitchen in my flower pajama bottoms. You're getting a real deal, you guys. I'll do a more professional version of this later, but because I don't want everybody to see my bedhead, but you can. Okay, so now, maca. A little bit more than a teaspoon. Drop it here. And now my hot water's hot. I'm going to take my hot water, and I'm going to put about that much in. So I don't need a big drink. I don't need a lot of fat, but I like to have fat first thing in the morning. Now, here's what I would usually do that I don't have. I don't have any dates. No dates. Usually I'd put 1 date or a half a date in here, but I don't have that. So then I go, okay, well, I could use stevia. I like it just tiny bit sweet. So I could use a tiny bit of stevia. This is raw sugar. I take raw sugar and I add it to water and just heat it so that it dissolves completely. And it's a super mineral rich, we call it in Mexico piloncillo. And so I'm just gonna add like the tiniest bit of this. I could use maple syrup, I could use stevia, that's it. Just like it almost smells like molasses. Like that. And then I put it in my NutriBullet. This is my favorite ever device. And a lot of times I pre-soak my cashews. Piloncillo. I know, right? It's the best. So Denise, you know it, right? So I buy it and I put it in a saucepan, like 6 or 10 of them, and I just add some water, and then I put it in a jar and I can use it when I want to. Piloncillo is a lower glycemic index than a regular sugar. It's loaded with trace minerals, and it's close to source. You know, it's a natural low glycemic index sugar. So I know there's a lot now with all sugars are sugars are sugars are sugars. I get that. Here's my thing. I don't want to live forever, but I want to live really well for a long time. And I feel like I have the genes for that, and I'm doing that. So if I have a little bit of sugar here and again, last night we went out for a really lovely, we walked like 3.5 miles to go eat. We had an incredible vegetarian pizza. Like, I'm predominantly vegetarian. We had an incredible salad and vegetarian pizza. And then we had, I had a frozen yogurt dessert on the street. At this gelato place, and it was just like yogurt. It was barely sweetened. It was so delicious. Like, it was so great. And if I do that once every 2 weeks or once every 10 days or something, then amen, sister. Like, I'm not eating pizza every day. I don't eat wheat 90% of the time, but I'm not celiac, so I'm just living a little. Anyway, so much I could say. So I'm just saying, this is my maca. Maca is incredible for building fortitude. It's great for energy. I want to put fat in my body first thing in the morning. So if you're a coffee drinker, and I know some of you are, I'm not going to point any fingers. I love me a coffee. It's wonderful if you put a tiny bit of cardamom powder in it. And if you put a dollop of butter or ghee, grass-fed butter or ghee. Why? Because you want that fat. We need that grease, that oil to ground the neural stimulation that coffee does to us. Not for us, but to us. So I'm jumping around, but this is a great balance. So I always want fat in the morning. So here we go. This is my maca. It is super delicious. I'm telling you right now, in my mug, I've only filled it to about there. It's perfect. And it's like a warm morning milkshake. Super rich. It's nutty, rooty, yummy, yummy. Maca, M-A-C-A. You can buy it on Vitacost, one of my favorite places to buy supplements and hair supplies and creams and good for you stuff and things as such. Or you can even get it on Amazon. All right, I love you. Oh, see, yeah, Denise. Right, so you have it like this, right? All right, so here's the thing. People bring it back from Mexico all the time. It's like contraband. This is how I get it, right? Comes in these little cones, right? There's huge cones I have too. I don't like those because they take so long to dissolve. But the little cones, and then when I make water, so I'll make a huge thing. I'll just squeeze limes into a huge thing of water. And then when I serve it, I put just a glove of piloncillo. Similarly, see, yeah, that's how you buy these, right? You just drop them in water and heat them and then put them in a jar. This has been sitting on my counter for, I don't know, a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe, because it was full. Yeah, that's how we do it. Yay! Me gusta mi mexicana aquí conmigo. I love that. All right, I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And tell me if you try the maca. And I think you're really going to love it. All right, big love to you. I'm going to go get ready. Have a good day. Bye for now.